How you doing, YouTube family? Man, Ant-Man here, back with another video, and I want to tell you how I made $800 in 2 days. Okay, um, utilizing live transfer. Okay, if you're unfamiliar with live transfer and the difference between live transfer calls and ringless voicemail messages, okay, I'm going to tell you the difference now. Now, we should know by now what a ringless voicemail message is. Ringless voicemail, in a nutshell, is when you send a list, okay, of phone numbers, okay. You basically set up a campaign, okay, in the back office of a list of phone numbers, okay, with those messages attached, okay, to be sent out to those list of phone numbers in the designated state that you want to contact, okay, about your product or service, whichever it may be. When that message immediately reaches to that business, it goes to the voicemail system of the business, okay, not their phone. It goes to the voicemail system, okay. And when the business owner sees that he has a message, okay, in his voicemail on his phone, he's gonna play it back, okay, press 1 or whatnot. He's gonna play it back and he's gonna listen to it, and he's gonna call you speaking on what it is that you're talking about if he has a need for your service. A live transfer call is, when you get you know a call and whatnot. You get a phone call about when an insurance company is calling you, when a mortgage company is calling you, a loan company is calling you, maybe student loan companies, or or a real estate company or whatnot. A lot of those industries, they utilize live transfers because it has more of a, from what I was told from the company that I use, it has a higher like a higher retention. I think that's what was said. And what it is they'll have a brief message for about like maybe 30 seconds, 40 seconds tops. And then at the end, they'll say, press 1, to get in contact with me right now, press 9 to be removed from the list or something like that. So I wanted to give it a shot because I never did live transfer calls and whatnot. So I have a bunch of leads. I got a lot of leads, okay, loaded up on an Excel spread or in a text file. And I said, you know what, I got some leads I want to contact, okay, about Growing Extreme. Some people that I haven't contacted in about maybe 20 something days, okay. I have a lot of leads that I have, and I said, let me get back in contact with them. I wasn't sure if they checked the website or not or anything like that, but I just wanted to get back in contact with them, but what I did first, before I did that, I said, you know what, let me start tackling businesses again. How I really got my first bang, in Growing Extreme was contacting restaurants. Guys, you need to start contacting restaurants if you have Growing Extreme, or if you're marketing a product and you know that they need, your services. But restaurants is a killer when it comes to Growing Extreme. Just a heads up for those that have Growing Extreme. Now, I sent a brief message out to them, and but I did the live transfer. I didn't do the ringless voicemail. I did the live transfer. Okay, so basically at the end it says press 1 to speak to me right now. So they press 1, okay, and then they're contacting me. My phone rings right then and there. So it's live, okay. So my message goes right to them. They listen to it. They press 1. My phone rings. Simple, right? So I wasn't really expecting a huge response. Okay, I just sent like a list of 1,000. Okay, and I really got a decent response. Quite around the same amount, if not more, than the ringless voicemail, which actually shocked me. Okay, so I talked to about 17 different business owners. Okay, and some of them are like, oh no, we're okay, we don't need it. Some of them are like, yeah, this sounds really interesting, what's the website? And then a couple of them, like 4 of them, was like, yeah, I could definitely utilize this. It was one guy that really stuck out to me, though. Actually, all 6 people stuck out to me, but out of the 4, one business owner really stuck out to me. And he said, after I explained the technology of Growing Extreme, he told me that in the morning times, on the weekends, okay, when it's kind of slow, on the weekend, early in the morning, he said he gets up at like 5 o'clock in the morning, and him and his son, sometimes he has his nephew, go out and they put up flyers around, the area, and he said they're on foot. They get in the truck, okay, and they drive into a certain area that's about maybe miles away from his shop. and then they put up flyers, themselves. They all of them have their own block and whatnot. So they go up and they put flyers about 5 blocks down each. Okay. So 15 blocks, okay, they're walking like just putting the flyers, putting the flyers in front of, big building businesses where people are running in and out of, other restaurants, trying to take their customers, but it's okay. Um, and he said, it started off pretty good, but then it dropped drastically. And he said, based off the weather, nobody's out there. He said he actually put up a flyer in front of his shop, and he just sat there for about like the first like 20 minutes, looking out his window, and nobody even saw it. So he said I felt like I was wasting my money, creating these flyers, coming up with the messages and all of the work that it came into it, getting the hammer, slamming nails in the poles. He said, Anthony, I really, am on my last leg. I don't know really what to do right now. And, he's not struggling financially, but he's just trying to find a better way to advertise his business, just to get it out there. So after explaining to him the power of the technology and being able to target, either the businesses or the area around him, he was quite interested. So I told him, I said, listen, the power of this is amazing because I actually got your phone number from Go Relentlessly Stream, the system, it's the software itself. Okay, he said, really? I said, yeah, I didn't go to no other outsourced company or nothing. This is within the Go Relentlessly Stream software. And so I know that it works because, I got you from the software. So I told him, I said, listen, this is what I'm going to do. If I may, I'm going to run the software while I'm on the phone with you right now. Okay, you tell me the city, or you tell me this, you tell me the city and state that you're in, and I can see if I can find some businesses around the area. So I started pulling up URLs, and I'm looking at businesses around the area, and I saw his business, I saw other businesses, and I started naming businesses, started naming different, areas and what the street name was, and a old Christmas tree light still sitting up in somebody's window. And the guy was just amazed. He said, so you're seeing that on your computer right now? I'm like, yeah. He said, you're all the way in Pennsylvania? I'm like, yeah. He's like, oh my God. He said, that's amazing. He said, I need something like that. I need something like that. So I'm explaining to him the power of being able to, instead of, driving nails into flyers, okay, into poles, okay, with flyers attached, you can utilize this software technology, and you could have all of that work done for you if you decide to still continue to use flyers or postcards or any type of paper advertising. You actually, with one of the software tools that is within Go Relentlessly Stream, you can print out labels and not have to buy all of that, separately from different companies or the same company. So it'll actually save you a bunch of money with a one-time investment. So I also explained to him, if he wants to, some business owners don't want it, they'll, take it from there, but I said the option, you can utilize the call center to market the software or market your business if you want to do that as well. But it's really up to you however you want to do it. So it was probably about maybe a 28 minute call. And that was a $400 sale. And another one was another $400 sale. I have about 3 other people now that I'm going to contact tomorrow, okay, that is also very interested. And, one of them is going to speak with his wife about it. I showed him the website. He emailed me back, and he said, okay, this is a go. Me and my wife said this is something that we could definitely utilize with their floors, their flower shop and whatnot. So, I mean, guys, it's a killer, Some people make money, some people don't, but you gotta, like I said, you gotta know your target market. You gotta know, who can benefit from this. And I'm telling you now, restaurants is definitely kicking behind right now. Like, they really need, when it comes to sales, okay, they really need something like Go Relentlessly Stream. So if you haven't gotten into utilizing live transfer, I think that it's important that you should utilize live transfer. There's a lot of great companies out there that can help you. Some of them provide data lists of leads of, whichever, whatever state or city you want to get your leads from, or the type of industry you want to get your leads from. Okay, and they'll go ahead and do all of that for like a one-time price or something like that. But live transfers is pretty pretty decent. You know, first time trying, I never did it before, and you know, it turned into an $800 day. So that's pretty cool. Just putting it out there. You know, you guys should try live transfer, even if you say you have a list of people that you already, you know, are, you know, that you already spoken to, okay, and you done built your list, and it's like a select few of a couple thousand people that have not responded or isn't as responsive as others. You could send out a live transfer to them and just talk about something new, maybe something free or something, you know, whatever, you know, keep them engaged, and you can start receiving calls from live people that are interested in what you said in that message. Now, doesn't mean you're going to have the success, you know, throwing out the disclaimer out there. You know, it really it really is based off of what you say in that message, how long you say it, and how you say it. Okay, that is really, really important. Okay, make sure that your lists are accurate and, you know, the numbers are legit and whatnot. So other than that, I mean, it's smooth sailing since then. You know, I tried live transfer for the first time. You know, I actually tried it on Monday. Okay, Monday afternoon actually, and I got $800 today, and it's like, I mean, yeah, 800. I said a couple of, I'm sorry, $800 today. Okay, I did it Monday. Okay, just kind of curious. I saw it online. I'm like, let me just scout around, just see a bunch of you know, companies and see what's going on. So I just chose a simple company just to do live transfer, paid for it, submitted the list. You can, you know, I called them right up and everything. It's pretty easy. Okay, $800. No sweat off my back. Only spoken to people that wanted what I had to offer. The curiosity, I piqued him in the message, and he was ready, basically credit card ready, like jumping at the opportunity. So simple, guys. Live transfer, $800. Something you guys should definitely utilize. Remember, when you send out a live transfer, remember to say, you know, press 1, okay, to speak to me right now, or press 9 to be removed from the list, or, you know, definitely say press 1. So in the campaign, when you set up press 1, okay, when they press 1, you can put your number. It could be a Google Voice number, a business number line, it could be a cell phone number, whatever, and then that person will contact you right back, okay? So just wanted to put that out there, guys. You know, $800 live transfer, 24-hour turnaround. Wonderful, right? So just saying, you know, it's good. It's good to utilize technology, guys. I didn't lift a finger, really. Well, I lifted some fingers, but I didn't actually get up from this very comfortable computer chair. Everything was done online, and I didn't have to, you know, do a bunch of cold calling of 1,000 people or anything like that. All I did was just set up a campaign. Pretty simple, pretty easy, okay? So that's it. I mean, it's nothing else I need to say. Apologize for this video being 13 minutes. I've been trying to get it down to about like 6, even 5 minutes, but I got too much information. It's just too much, man. I apologize. But I want to thank you guys for taking the time to watching this video. If you are still interested in getting with Goverless Extreme, you know, these leads are, you know, pretty decent. And, you know, again, restaurants, auto repair shops, transmission shops, you know, clinics, pharmaceutical companies, a lot of different businesses, okay, needs something like this. They are tired of spending a lot of money on leads. To make a one-time investment of $497 is like a no-brainer to any business. When you look at it as a business aspect, $497 is the admin fee. And then you got to pay like $1,500 for the actual product and whatnot. And then you have to spend either $97 to $200 and something dollars per month. So to spend $97 to be able to have the entire software to do what you want to do with it, that's a no-brainer to any business, okay? Okay, a no-brainer. So it's quick, simple, easy sell, $800 live transfer campaign, and that's it. I mean, that's it. So again, if you are interested in Goverless Extreme, the link will be in the description, okay? Training in the back office, you can also call me right up and I'll tell you, you know, how I, you know, market to businesses and, you know, what I say over the phone if I'm speaking to them. And I'll either give you some messages that I use that you can sort of copy and put it in your own words, you know, put your own slang on it, however you want to do it. So I want to thank you guys for taking the time to watching this video. Take care, and as always, God bless you. And I pray and I hope that your 2018 will be better than your 2017, and definitely better than your 2016. Take care, and I hope to see you with me in Goverless Extreme. Take care, guys.